Hello, and welcome to my evaluation. I'm answering question number 3. What have you learned from your audience feedback? The questions I asked were directed at my target audience of females aged 12 to 18-year-old. However, the questions I asked appeared to be quite challenging as I received a number of responses commenting on how the questions were a little hard to answer. Aside from this, I did get a healthy, cohesive response from my music video questionnaire. Because I was unable to come to the showcasing opportunities, um, this was an event that would get my video reviewed by an audience. Instead, I gathered feedback on Facebook, which is a social networking site. By using Facebook, I was able to invite anyone I wanted to watch my video and to answer my questions. By doing this, I was able to personally contact people of my target audience. Um, I think this is a good way of directly approaching people. I don't have to ask anyone I didn't like, and it was just generally quicker. I asked 8 questions to my audience, and from this, my response was generally positive, and the video was enjoyed by my audience. However, these positive points varied as there was different viewpoints to the connotations that I was trying to portray. I think that the combination of the wording in my questions and the video itself may have caused this confusion. Um, my responses were mainly split between believing that the project presented a character who was lonely and looking for acceptance, and the other main view was that my character was just sharing out sweets to try and spread the love. Um, this split dominant view has made me realise how I should have added more elements to my character to create a stronger narrative. I think I could have done this by adding more dialogue into the video, or possibly adding another character to create a more stereotypical situation that my audience could identify with. This could be like a love story of two characters finding each other at the end of the video. I also think that the responses from my music video could have occurred because of my character's extended periods of being by herself, and therefore making it seem that she's isolated, she's lonely, and she's by herself. A lot of the individual comments please me, as the features I want to incorporate in my video were highlighted, such as my aim to present a calm feeling. Someone in response to question number 4 said that the slow walking pace with the open space matched the soft beat of genre music, and it represented an easygoing lifestyle and a sense of freedom. She liked the mismatch of the open countryside and high street. I think this response paid notice to my use of multiple locations and the use of shots to create the feeling of being laid back. I also think that the response provided me with a reinforcement to show how my ideas were effective in creating a video product. I think because the sweets were such a key feature in my music video, it wasn't that surprising that I received a lot of responses mentioning the use of them. What pleased me was that my audience also gained a feeling from the sweets instead of just simply stating that they liked them. Someone in response to question 6 answered what they thought the main idea in the video was, and they said giving out sweets to strangers with a symbol of a heart signifies a sense of sharing and love. And I think this response is exactly what I intended to portray in my music video, and gives me the belief that my idea to target a female audience of 12 to 18 was a successful one. However, from this it alerted me to the fact that symbolism is a major way of suggesting a feeling, so I could have used more obvious symbolism in my music video to create an even bigger response. I think my music video could have been more appealing to my audience if perhaps I used even more of a public. I think by using more faces and sharing the sweets with more people, I think the message could have been even clearer. I think I could have created more of a dominant view if I had captured footage and presented it more far-fetched. Um, I think this because of response to question 4. This person said that she thinks some of the images match the homemade indie fashion, but some are simply too true to life and not artistic enough to match the style. Um, this response didn't particularly please me. However, it does give an example of how my idea of a plausible situation could have been viewed as uninteresting. Although I enjoyed my own idea behind creating the video that was real as possible, I understand that an idea presenting something out of this world may have attracted another audience even more. I think one comment I received was an idea that had never crossed my mind before, and I really like thinking about this idea now. This response to question 5 said that maybe I should have used the boy instead as a main character, as it's a male voice in the background. I think that this response was slightly naive in the sense that it didn't directly explain why they believed the element of my video didn't work in relation to the genre, but I understand how something so simple such as the gender of a character could have changed the whole theme of my production. I had the impression that the voiceover acted more as a narrator of a music video, whereas this response believes that the singer should have featured in the visuals itself. For what I wanted to create, I don't think the male character would have worked effectively, as the female would be more comfortably connected with the values I wanted to generate. However, I think that I could have created my production so as the singer features in the video as a passive member of a cast, possibly acting like a guardian angel to the main character. I think this idea of a passive and active character is one that I would love to explore further if I had the opportunity to create another video production.